This is the most important chapter in the book for professional use. Claude can produce a wrong fact, a fabricated citation, a plausible-sounding but incorrect number, or a confident claim about something it doesn't actually know, and the wrong answer is typically written with the exact same fluency as a correct one. There's usually no tonal tell. That's exactly why verification has to be a habit, not a reaction to feeling suspicious. Higher-risk situations include specific numbers and citations, anything near or after the knowledge cutoff, obscure topics, and long reasoning chains. Lower-risk situations include summarizing text you supplied directly, brainstorming, and well-established, stable knowledge. 5 habits worth building. Ask for sources, then actually check them. Don't assume a cited study or clause exists or says what's claimed. Cross-check numbers independently for anything going into a report or decision. Use Claude to check Claude, asking, "Are you confident in this? Or could it be wrong?" Sometimes surfaces uncertainty, though treat it as a mild signal, not proof. Prefer grounding over recall. Give Claude the source document instead of asking it to recall facts. And match verification effort to stakes. A brainstorm doesn't need the same rigor as a client-facing financial summary. Know your organization's policy before pasting or uploading anything with customer data, employee data, financial details, or credentials into any AI tool. Consumer and business or enterprise terms differ. Data handling commitments vary by product and plan, so check current documentation rather than assuming. Minimize what you share. If a task only needs part of a document, share that part. And be especially careful with regulated data, health records, financial account details, anything covered by HIPAA or GDPR, which may need a specific enterprise agreement before it's appropriate to share at all. It's easy to anthropomorphize a fluent conversational system, but a few things are worth being precise about. Claude doesn't retain memory of you across separate, unrelated conversations by default. Projects can carry context within their own scope, but that's a deliberate feature, not the model remembering you. Claude's apparent opinions are patterns learned from training and shaped by its guidelines, not personal beliefs it holds independently. And Claude can be prompted into a persona or tone, but that doesn't mean it has private preferences underneath. Knowing when to skip Claude entirely is a professional skill, not a failure to use the tool well. Reasonable lines to draw, final legal, medical, or financial sign-off should stay with a licensed professional. Decisions with significant consequences for a specific person, hiring, firing, credit, discipline, should use Claude to support your own analysis, not replace your judgment or your organization's required process. Anything your organization's policy explicitly prohibits, follow it rather than working around it. And when you don't have a way to verify the output and the task is high stakes, that's a signal to get a second source, not to proceed anyway. Think of one recent task where you used, or could have used, Claude and the output mattered. Write down, honestly, what you did or would do to verify it. If the answer is nothing, decide now what a proportionate verification step would look like for that category of task going forward. To recap, hallucinations look exactly as confident as correct answers. There's no reliable tonal warning sign. Risk is higher for specific facts, recent events, obscure topics, and long reasoning chains. Lower for grounded summarization and subjective drafting. Build concrete verification habits. Check sources, cross-check numbers, ground in documents, match effort to stakes. Follow your organization's data handling policy before sharing sensitive material. And remember, Claude has no persistent memory of you by default and no independent opinions. Know when a task belongs to a human professional or process instead.